a bit of an unboxing today. I got something I bought off of Temu. We'll take a quick look at it here in a second. This is a Gerber Strongarm clone. There's been a million reviews done on the Gerber Strongarm and probably another million done on the clones. So this is not going to be anything new, probably to most of you, but this one at least is not advertised as a Gerber clone. It doesn't have the markings, or anything on it. So, but it is from how it looks. This is the updated version they listed it as, which it comes with a ferro rod on the sheath and a compass, which is going to be more or less useless, but that's what it is. This was just over 25 bucks. So we'll see how it is. The Gerber Strongarm itself, they go from like $90 American. So we're going to see. I'm assuming they're going to be very similar, possibly identical, but we'll check it out and see. So I'm going to go open this up. Cut the one end. I do this without cutting myself, because that would be fun. Now, I will say, I do not own a Gerber Strongarm. I have no experience with the original, so I can't, compare really that well with that, but I do know that this is extremely light. And how this felt in the box, there wasn't much weight there, so I thought, we'll see. Maybe a Gerber's fairly light itself. I'm not too sure. As you can see, even looks like has a bit of a rape whistle on there. While that's in there, they don't want you getting that out. Works. There's louder whistles than that out there, but that locks in there pretty good, I gotta say. And well, that's nice. Or rather not nice. So I can ready. This is the updated version, as you can see. But the back side's what tells it all. So on the Gerber and other clones that aren't the updated version, you do have an ability to run Molly. So this will hook into your Molly. This is not. This is screwed in. It doesn't have a Molly connection going through there, holding this piece in. So I can tell you right there, I'm not happy. I honestly don't know if they showed the back side in any of the photos, so that might just be all on me. The snaps, they're all right. The retention actually feels pretty good. It does take a little bit of effort to get it out. Little plastic condom off there. Okay. I don't know why you need to do that, but that's... So... They ground the back spine here. It already is a very flat and sharp 90-degree spine on it. It did not need anybody to grind it. Especially when you're using the ferro rod. It's not... Maybe that'll be exactly where it lines up. It might be a little forward or back to that, so... I don't know. And it's not even even. It kind of grounded on a slight angle. So I gotta say, right now I'm not so happy with the clone. If this back was left alone, I'd be alright, but I don't know. I'm not liking that. So how it's ground, it's a little uneven on the edge of the blade, but it's not so bad. And it does go quite a ways back. I don't know what this camera is going to focus in on or not. So the original Gerbers, from what I see from other reviews, the grind doesn't come as far back. It actually kind of stops, so you don't get the full length. So this is better that way. And it's ground quite deep, and this isn't. So this has some positives. Yeah. And other people, they've got it and it's come out razor sharp that they can shave with it. This isn't. I cannot shave. It is flat, dull. I can run my thumb on it, so I can see. Camera won't pick it up, but I can see that dull edge. So if you're going to get one of these, do not get the new versions. You will be disappointed. Excuse the angry kitty. I got to go take care of that. I could be satisfied. This really bothers me that they ground the back. It didn't need it. Like, it is such a sharp back. It did not need... I'm just trying to see how it wants to scrape the coating off magnesium. I don't want to actually spark it in the house here. It's really the same. I don't... This was completely unnecessary. I don't even know what to say. Anyways, this is still supposed to be the high carbon steel, the 420, which is a joke that they call it high carbon. So I would say the blade steel that they use in these clones is equivalent to anything Strongberg has. I should say anything Strongarm has that Gerber uses. I find a lot of Gerber knives and they're overpriced, not that good quality. I've had multi-tool from them and they're not good quality. And the angry annoying kitty again who just never shuts up. Anyways, I haven't had very good luck, and they do use a lot of inferior metals in the construction of their tools, and most all of them are made in China, and you are overcharged for them. Sorry for any Gerber fans out there. Leatherman's the same way. I'll do another episode on Leatherman. I've had issues with them. I will never buy another Leatherman tool ever again. You'll never be able to convince me to buy a Leatherman tool ever again. So I'd rather buy a Gerber tool over a Leatherman tool, and I probably would never buy a Gerber tool. They look good. They have their designs are nice. They're just generally not made with the greatest quality of material. So I'm not so worried about the blade qualities in these. Depending on how the heat treating is, you can have a premium steel with bad heat treat, and then you can have a cheap steel with a really good heat treat, and that cheaper steel will outdo that better quality steel just because of the heat treat. So that's really what it gets down to. But I don't know. I'm not happy. It is ambidextrous, and the lockup is decent. I do have to pull on there quite a bit to get it to release. So I'm not worried about it coming loose on me. I know some people complain about like there's like no wobble in there. I know some of them they talked about the clones having some wiggle or wobble and the retention not being as good. But this one's great in that aspect. And for any of those clones that you're having issues with, you can just probably take a heat gun to soften up this plastic and then push down on the tension tab here, and then let it set a little lower, and that'll give you your more tension. But this ain't going anywhere. I was really looking forward to having the MOLLE attachments on here that I do not have. Well, guys, I took this back off to see exactly how this is attached. There is no inserts, just these thin plastic little pawls sticking up. You can see these tiny miniature little screws, which are literally, it's like two threads grabbing into this plastic. Look at the back side. There's like, if you have this attached to your belt or backpack or anything and something hits this sheath, your knife, it's literally going to just rip it right off and you're going to lose it. So this is about as bad quality as you can get. Like I say, all the different reviews I've seen out there, I have no personal experience with a real Strongarm, because there's no way I would spend $90 for a knife that has a steel of 420. Not happening. So this at $25 is worth it. $30, it's worth it. Not for the new upgraded models, for the original ones. So I guess there's my disappointed review on this non-advertised Gerber clone. So stay away from the upgraded model, stick with the standard model, and buyer beware.